So what's up?
It's so nice to see. We just showed a clip of you opening the doors to your terrace at your hotel room.
In Milan.
In Milan.
Yeah, it was my first time.
Oh my, well, listen, I've been to Milan. That never happens.
Really?
That was really extraordinary.
Yeah, it was awesome for me too because it was so humbling the fact that many people showed up to come.
Yeah.
Not even meet me, just to come like see me. It was pretty cool.
Well, it's pretty incredible because social media is essentially democratized. And it's like, it used to be that, you know, a company would say, hey, this guy, let's put him on TV. He's got to be famous. But
yeah.
we have a, you know, our technology allows us to have a direct line.
People get to choose who
to
they
your
follow.
audience. Yeah, exactly. So what was your entry point into social media?
I started on Instagram, and I got it because this girl in my science class, she was really cute. She told me about Instagram, and I was like, all right, cool, like filters. Like, I didn't really understand it, but I don't know what it is about the filter, but it makes you like that much better looking. So like, I got it, and like a lot of teenagers, instead of studying for my classes at home,
Yeah.
I was on my phone.
Right.
Right.
Your parents must have been so excited.
Yeah. No.
Now I'm sure they're very
parents
excited
were
about
very
it.
mad at in the beginning, but my mom always kind of supported me, and now she's like all excited because I'm like, yo, we're going to Costa Rica and things like that, and she's like,
Right.
yeah.
So, are you saying that I shouldn't take my kids' phones away when they're irritated?
You shouldn't. No,
I
no,
shouldn't.
no, you
They're
shouldn't.
actually doing something with it?
I mean, it depends. It depends on what they're doing.
I think they're doing also. I mean, I know that they've never asked me for an autograph from somebody before, and they asked me for your autograph today.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really,
Well,
really
it's just
cool.
because you know, social media is so interesting, and I'm curious to know what you think about this because I know that you've mastered these platforms and you analyze all these platforms and you really understand them on a very scientific level. And I think social media is very empowering, but do you feel that it affects the way that we communicate, sometimes negatively? People just yell at each other. They don't have to, like, do you prefer in-person communication or?
I love in person. If anything's on like my phone, I like to FaceTime. But I think
Uh-huh.
social media definitely gives a gateway to blow things like certain things way out of proportion.
Right.
There's a lot of negative things that you can do off of social media, but I feel like for the most part, there's a lot of positive things too.
Sure.
It's like pros and cons.
Yeah.
Chris was saying that you have 35 million followers on 5 different platforms.
Yeah.
What are those platforms? I know you said Instagram.
You have Instagram, you have Twitter,
Right.
you have Vine, you have YouTube, you have Facebook,
Oh my
you
God.
have Musical.ly, you have Lively,
Snapchat? Probably
Snapchat.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like more than 5.
Well, the thing that
I lost count at 5. I stopped counting at 5, but I know we went beyond 7. Thank you,
Tumblr.
sir.
There you go.
Thank you.
the thing that, you know, I think the thing that people should also take away from you, not just with what you post on social media, but how much care you put into it. I mean, Cameron really has explored how to make, you know, like explore business opportunities, and I know MagCon is something that you work with. Do you want to tell everyone what it's about?
Yeah, so MagCon is basically, think of Coachella meets Comic-Con, where you get to meet your favorite artist / social media celebrity.
Yeah.
And then you get to see them perform. A lot of them are musically gifted, and
Yeah.
you get to see them.
No
Go
kidding.
live, yeah.
So is there a person that is somebody that influenced you in your early foray into social media?
Yeah. I looked up, do you know who Rob Dyrdek is?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a young skater.
Yeah.
He's actually one of my mentors.
I just lied.
Well, he's on
I lied.
You lied?
Yes.
He's on the MTV show.
He had Robin Big on MTV. He does Ridiculousness.
Right.
He had Fantasy
Right.
Factory.
Yes, I do know.
But early on in his career, when he was a professional skateboarder, he would take equity from his sponsors instead of upfront money as far as a long-term goal. And I feel like I've definitely applied that to my life with everything that I do. And he's definitely one of the people that I look up to.
Wow.
What's a good philosophical approach to social media platforms? If someone's like, if some kid's like, hey, I want to do what you do, where do I start, and what type of things should I be posting?
I think that's a question for themselves. What do they want to post? What are their interests? Like, what are their passions? And you kind of just go from there. Like, some people can make money off of playing video games,
Right.
posting onto YouTube.
What are your most popular posts? Like, what is the thing that gets the most likes?
It just depends. You know, I started off in modeling, and I'm continuing on there. So when I went to Milan, that was That was
Yeah.
for a Calvin Klein fashion show.
Oh my God.
Didn't you
Yeah,
tweet
yeah.
a Calvin Klein early on and say, I want to be a Calvin Klein
Yeah, in
model?
2011, I tweeted I wanted to be a Calvin Klein model, and I finally did it.
Nice.
Okay,
Well, that
Cameron,
works.
I have tweeted that every day for like 6 years. Okay?
Hey, yo, you can do it.
It's not happening. They're not hearing me. You let them know that
I'm gonna pitch them.
Okay,
I'm
pitch
gonna
them.
pitch
For,
you.
you
to them.
know, for the support garments and the, you know,
Oh, come on.
What is the...
for the full
got it.
coverage.
No, you got
the
it.
full coverage panty. I hear they're
There you
working
go.
on it.
Me too. Exactly the same
the two
reason.
of
I
us
want a full
together.
Calvin
coverage
Klein for
panty.
all ages.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's right.
So what's the docuseries and what got you involved with Netflix, Chasing Cameron?
Yeah, so 2 years ago, I wrote my notebook that I wanted a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
I have this notebook I write all my goals in. But I wanted to kind of educate people on the space. I know there's a lot of people that aren't really familiar with social media and how it works and how the millennials are building ancillary businesses behind it. And then on top of that, how powerful it is as far as call to action and things like that. So I did that, pitched it to Netflix, they loved it, and now we're here.
Wow. It's really incredible. Should we post something together?
Well, you know what I do
you have-
want some advice on
Yeah.
and I consider myself relatively social media savvy. I only make like 2 dumb faces in literally every picture. It's sort of like the or the hey, you know. What's a great? Could you teach us some natural facial mechanics for
Wait,
good
what are yours?
selfie taking? What am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I? No,
which
it's
ones
sort
do
of
you
like
do?
the or like the ooh, but I can't. Like I don't know.
You never just go with like a smile, just like.
No, I'm not comfortable with myself.
I smile, but I have a problem. I have short arms.
Yeah.
So when I take a selfie,
It's, like, very close?
I either get the people I'm in the picture with in the picture, or I get myself in the picture. I can't have it both ways.
Selfie
Or you
stick.
ask someone like, yo, you have a longer hand, like, can you
Yeah.
take that photo?
Oh yeah, what is that? What's that?
Oh, that lights up. That gives you like a ring light.
No kidding. This is mine?
You didn't know that your
Put it
phone
on
could
your
do this?
face.
How long have you
We're
had
lying.
that?
This is not my
oh,
phone.
is that your
That's
phone?
not
Yeah, okay, so
Should we take
okay,
one?
yeah, but who has the longest arms?
I think he should let him do it.
Otherwise,
he's
okay. Okay, so what should we do now? Should we like?
Cool.
That's good.
Great. I feel good.
Checking them out.
Oh, come on, come
What?
on. This says full coverage panty Calvin Klein all over it. That says like from the Calvin Klein Aged collection.
And my picture says, I only want partial panty
Partial
coverage.
panty.
Marshall, there you go, yeah.
Yes.
Killing
Chasing
it.
Cameron's available on Netflix.